Poems of protest. Unbelievable. Who in the 60s when a change is going to come was Sam Cooke's message. Dylan said the answer was blowing in the wind. Marvin Gaye asked what's going on. Joni sang of the wonder and cultural change of Woodstock. Petula sang there was a wind of change. The Impressions told people to get ready. There's a change a-coming. And so much progress was made. Who in the 60s would imagine or believe that in the UK it would be usual or acceptable for citizens to be allowed to starve unless they used a food bank? Who? Wish Nina Simone was alive and writing today a new protest song to eclipse Mississippi Goddam. Maybe. And can you imagine what John Lennon would be saying? Our need. Was it all a myth? Did he exist? We will never know. Did he love his maid Marian? Did the merry men to battle go? The Sheriff of Nottingham was no doubt an oppressor. Bad King John was an evil man. We know that much, and King Richard never came back to the rescue. Churches and monasteries thrived and were full of wealth, but education and health were dire. Did Robin steal from the rich and help his fellow men? That we will never know. But what we do know, whether this was truth or a tale, is that as we look round England now and see the misery, hunger and death, with food banks normalised and evil rife, it seems like King John has returned, and never before in our history have we had the need so urgent for a new and real Robin Hood. What if? What if everything was wrong, if everything was bizarre and went the wrong way? Rivers ran from the sea, flooding the land, polluting industrial smoke went down the chimney, destroying the workspace inside. Water rose up from the land, making clouds, blocking out the sun. There would only be grey. No stars at night, everything would be so wrong. What if a madman became a world leader? Well, it's happened before. Caligula, Nero, Hitler, amongst so many. But what if someone insane ruled America now? We could end up in deep trouble. What if this is not a nightmare and we won't wake up? What if they did? No, they can't have done. Elect Donald Trump. What if the Tories were allowed to starve our folk? Let them die in poverty. What even though we know they are corrupt and banking millions? What if they got elected again and again and destroyed our country and foisted Johnson on us as PM? No, rivers running backwards are far more likely, aren't they? Dear God, let that be far more likely, and let us wake up from this terrible, awful dream.